The music industry just witnessed one of the most shocking reversals in recent history. And what happened next will completely change how you view celebrity feuds forever. If you want to stay updated on all the hottest entertainment make sure to subscribe because we're diving deep into stories that matter. Selena Gomez has officially lived the knockout punch in what many thought it was an impossible battle against Justin Bieber, and the numbers didn't lie. When her collaborative album with Benny Blanco dropped earlier this year, critics everywhere rushed to label it a complete disaster. Social media exploded with harsh comments about poor sales figures, with countless users declaring Selena's career was officially over. The hate reached unprecedented levels as people attacked everything from her appearance to her personal struggles, while Bieber fans celebrate what they believed was their idol's permanent victory over his former girlfriend. The album I Said I Love You first became the target of relentless mockery across every platform imaginable. Comment sections filled with cruel jokes about Selena's relevance in today's music scene, with many claiming she should retire from recording altogether. Benny Blanco faced equilibrial criticism, with people questioning his production choices and partnership decisions. The negativity seemed endless, creating a perfect storm of public ridicule that appeared to confirm Averian's worst predictions about the project's commercial prospects. What nobody expected was the complete reversal that would soon follow. Behind all the noise and criticism, some think extrendi was happening with the actual sales numbers. While critics focused on streaming statistics and chart positions, they completely averted the most important metric that would ultimately determine the winner of this unexpected competition. The truth about physical album sales was about to surface, and it would silence every single doubter who had written off Selena's latest musical venture. Justin Bieber recently released new music, and fans eagerly anticipated massive sales figures that would cement his position as the undisputed champion. The anticipation was enormous, with believers expecting their idol to demonstrate why he remains one of the biggest names in contemporary pop music. Social media buzzed with predictions about record-breaking numbers and chart domination that would finally put all comparisons to rest once and for all. Then the real numbers emerged, and they told a completely different story than anyone had imagined. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's collaborative effort achieved something truly remarkable in its first week of release. The album generated an impressive total of 120,000 album equivalent units across the United States, which already represented a significant achievement for any artist in today's challenging music market. However, the most shocking revelation was yet to come when the pure album sales figures were finally revealed to the public. The physical sales numbers painted an entirely different picture of success than what critics had initially reported. Selena's album sold an astounding 71,000 pure copies during its debut week, completely destroying every narrative about the project being a commercial failure. These numbers represented her strongest first-week performance in years, proving that her fan base remained incredibly loyal despite all the negative publicity surrounding the release. Meanwhile, Justin Bieber fans received news that nobody saw coming. His latest release managed to sell only 6,000 pure album copies during the same time period, creating one of the most dramatic reversals in the recent music industry history. The contrast between these numbers was so stark that it immediately sparked conversations about authenticity, fan loyalty, and what really matters in measuring an artist's current relevance and commercial appeal. The irony became impossible to ignore when you considered how many people had rushed to mock Selena's supposed failure. Those same critics who had labeled 71,000 sales as disappointingly found themselves in the awkward position of explaining how 6,000 sales could be considered acceptable for a major artist. The mathematics was simple and undeniable, creating a situation where every previous criticism appeared completely hypocritical and unfounded. This dramatic reversal highlights something much deeper about celebrity culture and public perception. People have been so eager to tear down Selena Gomez that they completely ignored factual information in favor of perpetuating negative narratives. Their rush to judgment revealed more about the critics themselves than about the actual quality or commercial viability of the music being released. Social media platforms that had been flooded with mockeries suddenly went quiet as fans processed these unexpected revelations. The same accounts that had posted countless memes about Selena's career being over now faced the uncomfortable reality that their predictions had been completely wrong. Many users simply deleted their previous posts rather than acknowledge their mistakes or offer any form of apology for their premature celebrations. The entertainment industry took notice of these numbers as well, with many professionals expressing surprise at how drastically the narrative had shifted. Music executives began questioning their own assumptions about current market trends and fan behavior patterns. The disconnect between public perception and actual sales figures highlighted significant troubles with how success gets measured and reported in today's digital landscape. Selena Gomez herself remained miraculously gracious throughout this entire situation, focusing on her upcoming projects rather than engaging with the controversy. Her professionalism only strengthened her position and demonstrated exactly why she continues to maintain such a dedicated fan base despite facing constant public scrutiny. The contrast between her mature handling of success and the chaotic response from critics only reinforced the lesson about who truly came out ahead in this unexpected battle. The broader implications of the situation extends far beyond just tourists competing for sales numbers. This entire episode serves as a powerful reminder about the dangers of rushing to judgment based on incomplete information or personal biases. The entertainment industry learned valuable lessons about the importance of waiting for completed data before making definitive statements about commercial success or failure. Industry analysts began examining what these numbers revealed about changing consumer behavior and purchasing patterns. The significant difference between streaming numbers and physical sales suggested that different artists appeal to different types of fans, with some prioritizing convenience while others value tangible ownership of their favorite music. These insights could influence how future releases get marketed and distributed across various platforms. The timing of this revelation couldn't have been more perfect for highlighting the importance of persistence and patience in the entertainment business. Selena Gomez had weathered weeks of intense criticism and negative publicity only to emerge stronger than ever when the final numbers were tallied. Her experience demonstrated that initial reactions didn't always predict long-term success or accurately reflect an artist's true commercial appeal. Record labels started paying closer attention to physical sales figures. As a result of the surprising outcome, many executives they had been focusing too heavily on streaming metrics while overlooking the revenue potential often willing to purchase actual albums. This shift in perspective could influence how future marketing budgets get allocated and which success metrics receive the most attention from industry professions. The lesson for fans became equally clear about the importance of supporting artists through actual purchases rather than just social media engagement. Selena's impressive physical sales numbers demonstrated that her fan base was willing to invest real money in her music, creating a more sustainable foundation for her continued exist than temporary streaming spikes or viral moments could provide. This entire situation proved that authenticity and genuine talent eventually triumph over manufactured countries and negative publicity campaigns. Selena Gomez had built her career on creating meaningful connections with fans who appreciated her artistry enough to make financial instance in her work. The sales figures reflected this deeper level of engagement that goes beyond casual listening or social media interactions. The entertainment world learned that jumping to conclusions based on limited information often leads to embarrassing errors when complete data becomes available. Critics who had been quick to declare victory for one side found themselves in the uncomfortable position of explaining why their initial assessments had been so dramatically wrong. The importance of patience and thorough analysis became impossible. Looking forward, this experience will likely influence how both artists approach their future releases and promotional strategies. The clear demonstration that physical sales remain relevant in determining commercial success could encourage more musicians to focus on creating products that fans want to own permanently rather than just stream occasionally. The market clearly showed that dedicated fan bases still value tangible music ownership despite the convenience of digital platforms. The ultimate winner in this unexpected battle was clear from the numbers. But real victory belonged to everyone who learned important lessons about patience, authenticity, and the dangers of premature judgment. Selena Gomez proved that staying focused on creating quality music and maintaining genuine connections with fans remains the most reliable path to lasting success in an industry that often prioritizes trends over substance. Don't forget to subscribe for more.